Halloween. Hey, it's my Halloween. Hey. For all those who said I would never amount to anything, think again. Here I am at the victory party from the Halloween AI treasure hunt. And check it out. I already landed my Mystic AI shoes. Look at those shoes. Boom. Got the drip, boy. Hey. Look, this is all the characters. My Halloween. It's my Halloween. My Halloween. To my Halloween party. Hey. It's a rave. And this thing was really cool, everybody. This is, you know, the Halloween party. This is by app by Dapcraft. I mean, as far as the gameplay was pretty much, you know, scavenger hunt, you know, but everything looks so cool, and the characters, everything about it was so nice, and nothing broke the whole time I was playing it. Yeah, everything worked, and you know, a lot of things for me to learn, like 2D UI design. I'm trying to figure out if this was done in SDK 7 or 6, because, you know, all the examples they show you in the documentation, they look like a pop-up dialogue from like a 1980s window. You know, it's so basic, so I don't know. You know, do you somehow like use that to create this with and if so, is it like you have to know the radius controls and stuff in? Now I think it is done in 7. I was trying to get some hints, you know, with the F12 tools under sources, and see here it says SDK 7 Halloween. SDK 7, so I think it's SDK 7, which makes me wonder, how are they playing any sounds? Because I'll show you something real quick. Let's see what would be the best way to do this. I'll hop over to my property because I might show you some progress that I made over there too. But yeah, Dapcraft, yeah, they did a really good job, and it. Yeah, I had Trick or Treat candy, and Trick or Treat kind of got rained out. Plus, you know, living in not the nicest neighborhood, we don't get much anyway. So I was sitting there playing that and eating Halloween candy. But I got a lot done on my my properties too. But let me show you something. This is what most people are experiencing in SDK 7. Okay, now if you're familiar with SDK 7, if you create and initialize a project, this is the most bare bones project you can possibly have. The only code that is added is this right here, sounds, and then you know, a call to that function, and this is copied exactly from their example that they give in the documentation. And let me show you what happens. Okay, first, usually when you come in here, you know, it's like this. So I'll save, then let's see, SDK 7. Give it a second. So yeah, the most bare bones thing with just a little example that's straight out of the documentation. And let's see what the result we get is. It's Should work. Okay, there it is. That's my song. I figured that song would be perfect for my farming game. And I want to have that in there when you're farming. And okay, so let's change it to a property I actually own, because if I wanted to deploy this right here, this is how you do it, right? You have to make sure your base is there. I mean, these are within a one. The only thing here would be if it was outside of a one parcel plot could give you some problems. So I save. And that's it. The sound's broke. I mean, I can run just to be safe and show you I'm being thorough and everything. Completed without errors, and then we come over here. I mean, now I've never seen this. Cannot undefined reading entity. Cannot. Now that's something new. I haven't seen that. Usually you just get, let's see if it does that again, because that might give me actually a clue to go off of. But it's almost like it's playing the sound in the wrong parcel or something. And okay, well this is a different result. Oh, okay, I'll tell you why. I need to rerun it because I don't know if you caught that it's sending me to 00, so that's why that was happening. Basically the URL was wrong, because look, now it's sending me to 105.50. So now we'll probably not get that critical error. There we go, but I'm inside in the sound. You know, as soon as you change that parcel, that's it. You're done. You don't get any sound on SDK7. And they just came out. This went from 7.3.24 to 7.3.25, and I couldn't believe that the sound wasn't fixed with that release. I mean, there's two things, sound and vision, you know, in these things, and half it's broken like this, and this is like the most clear-cut example you could possibly have. This is if you create a scene with these buttons, and then, you know, straight out of their source code. Now, I don't think it needs an export there, but I just kept it in. And I've tried it without it too. But in this scenario, I don't think it actually needs that. But yeah, just as soon as you change that scene location, then let me come back over to my properties, because I want to show you. I've been getting some. Let's see, am I still open? Oh, here we go. I've been getting some stuff done, and let me close this one tab because this is like too many things. You can kind of get a feel for where I'm going with this menu system now. Okay, so now you have the concept of an experience, which is really similar to ounces collected. Every pound you collect is going to go up, but the difference is eventually you'll be able to sell the ounces for money. Not, you know, in-game money, obviously. And then, so whereas the ounces will go down, you know, there's another backing variable that won't go down. Then I got, you know, tracking the robot wins, and this all has the concept of levels now. So these things, watch, when I go over here and I try to farm on these spots, you know, they're not opened up yet because this is the highest spot. They kind of go down in order, then they pick up over here. That's like You know, and the one you can farm right now is right there. That's the number one, level 1 spot. So I'm kind of, you're going to have to farm a pound out of that one spot, and then it's just going to get quicker and quicker. So you feel like you're gaining power, you know, which I feel like that's an important thing in the game. And so I'm trying to add in the concept, and the same thing with robot wins. Okay, every time you kill 50 robots, like the damage you're doing to the robots, like they now take 5 or 6 like hit shots to kill them, but once you kill 50 of them, it like cuts it in half, and then once you get to 100, it's like 2 shots, and then I'm still testing. It should be you know, just 1 shot after that, I think, and the way I did the math. And then, yeah, this is getting into eventually where I kind of want to go next, where you kind of hang out in this bodega and collect, you know, you just sell stuff, and then you can swap from the in-game coin to I want to eventually get to where you could swap from in-game coin to an actual coin on the blockchain as a way to back up, because you know, I had to delete I got a new data here, and I did warn, if you click the back button, like, you know, I did give a warning, this is version 1, database changes are probably required, and records can be lost. And yeah, and I kind of had a feeling that was coming, because I'm using that DynamoDB, and that thing, I mean, it couldn't sort the by the ounces to create this list. That I had to pull them all back to the client and sort them on the client end of this list. There we go. And then even though it's NoSQL and it's based off of blobs, like, it still has field mappings and all this stuff in it. But if you add a new one, you can't, there is nothing to add it to every single record that's already saved. So all your saved records are just broke. And there's maybe some hokey, like, huge loop that I have no idea where you'd even run it. It's not SQL, obviously. And I don't know why people want NoSQL when SQL's the best thing you can learn in programming. It's so powerful. And but anyways, like, so there's also new, you know, in addition to the regular farming list, now you got also the kills list, and who's, you know, the hunting list, and then it goes back to the beginning. So that gives you an idea of where I'm going. And, you know, there's supposed to be music, and when you dig, there's supposed to be sound effects when you get... Oh, the other thing is when now you... yeah, let me tell you about this. Now it's like when you first come over here, I already got the gun, but there's a bit of a scavenger hunt now by default. It's not like you just walk in there and kill these things right off the bat, because you have to go get the gun now. And you can see, yeah, I'm up to level 3 now, where my experience is high, so I can kill the robots really easy. Hunting level 3, and you know, so that's where I'm at here. And I wish, I don't know, it kind of makes me mad that there's no fix for the music and no one's said anything about it. I almost feel like Decentraland is kind of picking and choosing who gets to have music in their scenes right now. And, you know, the other thing, like, my menus, they look like this, and, you know, it would be nice to see some examples. I mean, I guess they're not terrible, but they do have a little bit of, like, Halloween styling or something. But, you know, just compared to, like, if we hop back in over to the Halloween thing, you know, let's go back in there just to compare, and we'll finish out at the rave. Hey, this scene, I mean, you can tell there's a lot in there because, yeah, it's going to take a second to load, but, you know, man, did they do a good job. Maybe I'm just being a jealous hater. Halloween. Hey, and I'm supposed to be getting all sorts of, oh, this is one of the few, you know, apps that I've seen that, the rewards actually worked, you know, and I got my boots, so it would be also nice to see, because they're using something called rewards.decentraland.org. Now, would I be able to use that in my app, you know, to give things out? Because I'm planning on making my own smart contract, and just like I made my own API, but I did find out there's something called Quest I maybe could have used. Yeah, but hey, it's my Halloween. Hey, here's all the characters they made. The witch, the hippie, that was probably my favorite one. The toad. The weird gun guy's not here. But yeah, so good weekend in Decentraland, and if you're on the Decentraland team, we want to know the secret of the sounds, because like I said, I'm pretty sure, I mean, it sure looks to me like this is made in SDK 7 based off of what I'm seeing in sources, and you know, so there's must be some way, some workaround to, or it could be that this is not right what I was looking at, but oh, SDK 7, hey, Halloween. So fix your sounds, or tell us to update your documentation. Happy Halloween, everybody.